that you were mine.
Hey YouTube, it's Mike here, and you guys are probably wondering why I'm looking at the season 1 completed, right? Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are probably looking at it and they're like, okay, so season 1's completed. When do I expect to see season 2, right? So a lot of people are probably wondering that, like, when will season 2 start? I have a pretty much of a good idea when it will start. From looking at season 1, it ended up starting the second half of the month. So you know, the main reward, the season reward, ended up being at the end of the month. So what I'm expecting to see season 2 start will be between the 15th to the 20th of February, because if they do 4 rounds again, three days per round, I'm expecting, give or take, it'll start around the 15th to the 20th of February. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, you know, what to expect in season 2. Okay, so let's talk about the stuff that were not that great that people would like to see a few changes. One of them, for example, the ranking system. There was a few things that people didn't like. One of the things they didn't like, for example, it's you would lose in overtime. This actually happened to me a couple of times. You would lose in overtime against somebody, and you would lose a big amount of rank points, to the point where I think I even lost close to 200 points in one of those games. Now, personally, I find that's way too much, because I've lost, I find I've lost more points in losing in overtime games than actually losing in regulation, okay? So I think it should be completely the opposite. I think if you lose in overtime, I think you shouldn't be losing that many points. Personally, I think you shouldn't be losing no points. I think if you lose in overtime, you should be pretty much hanging around the same rank. Because, you know, I mean, it was a very close game. Anyway, so let's say you do lose some points. I don't think you should be losing more than 20, 30 points. That's what I think. That's the way I see it, okay? Not everybody's going to see it the same way. The other thing I didn't like, let's say, for example, someone's not ranked. Let's say somebody hasn't played his first 3 games, and you already played 4, 5, 6 games. So you're ranked already, and now you're playing against this guy that you don't know how good this guy is. EA doesn't know how good this guy. Nobody knows how good this guy is. This guy could be top 100. This guy could be one of the worst players in the world, you know, like bottom 50,000. Who knows, right? So you end up playing against this guy, okay? And the guy kicks your ass because he ends up being one of those top guys. So he beats you, and you lose like 150 rank points. Personally, I don't find this fair, because you're losing like a big amount of points against someone that hasn't even been ranked yet. Personally, I think they should fix that, because it's happened to me a couple of times where I look at my recent games when I would lose a game or whatever to see who I lost against, and I will go look at their you know, like their round stats or whatever, and some of these guys were not even ranked yet, and I would lose to them or whatever, you know, and I would lose like a major amount of points. Like I think one guy, I lost 150 points to him, and he only had 2 games played. He was basically playing his 3rd game. So he wasn't ranked yet. I don't find it fair that I lost that amount of points, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably will agree with me. Losing a big amount of points against someone that hasn't been ranked yet is kind of like, I don't know, I don't find it fair. So the way I would say EA should work this out is that whenever you play someone that's playing his first 3 games that's not ranked yet, you shouldn't lose much and you shouldn't gain much. So let's say, for example, you win, the maximum, let's say you would gain 50 points. And if you will lose, the maximum you lose is 50 points. I think they should keep it like that. Like, you know, either 50 you win, 50 you lose. That's it, because the guy is not ranked. So nobody really knows, you know, where he's at. So anyway, that's that. So, you know, third thing, a lot of people were talking about, it's not fair that people will get to play like as many games as they want. You know what? I actually agree with you guys to a certain point. I think they should put a cap. What's a good cap? Personally, I think about 20 games. 20 games would be pretty fair for everybody. You play 20 games, you know, like you got 3 days to do it. So even the people that don't play much, they'll probably at least get 10 games in. And if they don't get 10 games in, well, I mean, what can I say? You guys are just not playing enough. At the end of the day, I think 20 games per round would be fair. I don't know. We'll see what EA does. The price, the rewards system, I think it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I think that a big surprise was when round 3 started, they had HuT fixed it, and they had given everybody a better reward, because the first 2 rounds were very bad, to the point where there was no point of you know, people playing if they weren't in the top 500, basically, right? At least now, you know, even if you finish like, I don't know what it was, like 5,000, 10,000, you got something, you got a gold pack or whatever. So that was you know, that was good. Now, what to expect for the next reward, I don't know. Probably give or take the same thing. Hopefully a little bit more. That would be cool. You know, everybody always wants to see a little bit more, right? I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, it would be nice if they came out with a couple of packs, for example, like where you're guaranteed a team of the week, or I don't know, a special card or something. I don't know, or 88 plus. I think that would be more interesting, right? I mean, you open up a pack. Sure, it could be a good pack that's worth like 100K or whatever, but you may not get nothing in it, right? I would rather open up like a Division One, for example, like a division title pack, but like the no trade. I want it to be, you know, you should be able to sell whatever you win, right? I mean, that's the way it should be. That's the way it is in FIFA. FIFA, whoever wins could win like a team of the week pack where they get like 10 team of the weeks and they could sell them all for money. You know, I think that's what they should do. I mean, no trade players. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't find it fair. Why? Because you're scared the market is gonna crash. You've been killing the market anyways with all the packs you've been bringing up like every day. So, you know, what do you care if you give people like the chance to do what they want to do with their cards? You know, I think even with the division title packs, I think they should give everybody a chance to like sell their cards. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Whatever. Anyways, so I wish you guys a good day. Hopefully you guys subscribe. I am doing a giveaway. Remember, it's this Saturday. If you want to go look up the video, go look it up. That's it. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.